Nope.
So here's a question for you. How many of you log into your account after being offline for a couple of hours, realizing that you just got 3-starred for a massive amount of loot? Then you go into the defensive log and you click the revenge button and you find out that you can't hit the base because it has a shield almost every single time, right? What's going on, guys? My name is Joe and welcome back for episode 45 of the Rush That Base series, and I finally got one, guys. That's right. I was able to finally revenge another player. It's like the first time in forever that I've been able to click that button and actually have a base populate. I was like, whoa, are you kidding me, bro? So our attacker took 600,000 gold and 600,000 elixir from me, and it seems like it's a big chunk of loot, especially considering Clan War Leagues is going on right now. We had that massive season bank payout, and I have all this loot just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm talking about. And so I was able to go in on this dude's base, take back 36 cups, as well as tripling a Town Hall 11 with the Electro Dragons. I just so happened to have Electro Dragons trained, guys. I couldn't believe it. It's just one of those things. We're in the middle of Clan War Leagues, and I use E-Drags right now because we all know if you're a rush-based player and you got those low-level heroes, you can't really do those fancy miner and hog rider attacks. Just go with the Electro Dragons. They will get you the safe 2-star, if not a 3-star. Speaking of which, I got a 3-star in Clan War Leagues. I couldn't believe it. I had a mismatch, and the mismatch was in my favor for once. But anyways, back on that revenge feature, what do you think what do you think needs to happen with it? Like, what needs to be done to fix it? Because it seems like you'll get hit by a base and you log in and you click the revenge feature and then there's nothing, and then a couple of hours goes by and you completely forgot about it because either you got 3-starred or hit again, lost a bunch of loot again, and then you're like, well, I might as well just not even bother with this anymore because I can't even hit a base. Now that is technically what the loot cart is for, guys. We all know that the loot cart was added to really kind of recoup some of the loot that's taken from you, but it's not necessarily all of the loot. So technically, by definition, with the loot cart involved with this revenge attack, I was able to take back about 600,000 worth of loot, so to speak. But that doesn't necessarily always happen, and so I feel like that thing needs to be worked a little bit. It needs a little bit of a rework because that feature has been in the game for forever, and it seems like it's never changed. So here's what I was thinking, and you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below about this feature, because this feature affects both farmers, you lose your loot, and it also affects trophy pushers, you guys that might be out there trying to protect your trophies. So when it comes to this feature, I feel like right now it's kind of useless-ish. If I scroll through, I might find one. We might try that out here in a second. But what I'm thinking about the revenge feature is I think that there needs to be a little bit of a cooldown period in the sense that if you get attacked, you have like 12 hours to attack that base back, regardless of having a guard or a shield or regardless of maybe them being online. It doesn't matter. You should be able to attack a form of their base just like you can do up in Legends League right now. Legend League bases can be hit regardless of whether the player is online or not. And so you should get an opportunity to at least take back your loot or take back the trophies that you lose. And this would make the game very interesting, a little bit more than just going out and attacking random bases in global, but it also makes you stop and think, should I hit that high level player? Because I know he's going to probably hit me back and take my trophies again. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think should happen with it. I'm quite interested to hear your opinions on this matter. But in this sense, I'm going to scroll through. Now this base right here, or this attacker, not too worried about it. He just dropped an Archer Queen, stole my Dark Elixir, and it kind of, it's kind of sitting there anyways, so I kind of deserved it really, because I got like 370,000 Dark Elixir, and I can't do anything with it until Clan War Leagues finishes, or at least the next war attack. But I want to go through and see if I can find one real fast. We got one right here, no go there. What about Darth Danny? No go there. What about this one? Ooh, we found one, but how many days had passed on that one? You know what I mean? So we got a Town Hall 12 that we can hit. How are we going to do this? Looks like he's got Expos down. Looks like he has Inferno Towers down. Ooh, all right. Air defenses are still up though, and we cannot reach them with our heroes. But what we could do is do a little bit of funneling with our heroes, try to take out some buildings and try to funnel some of these Electro Dragons in. I just so happen to have some trained. So let's try this out. Let's drop our king and our queen to start clearing out some buildings. Now, king's only like level 26, so he's about to get beat down fast. Watch this. This poor guy's health, he's about to get roasted. No, come on. Save him. Protect him, queen. Oh my gosh, queen, hurry up. Will you hurry up and take out that Inferno Tower? Let's drop an Electro Dragon over here to start destroying some buildings. And I think we're going to just target the Town Hall at least. Maybe, yeah, we got to use that Queen's ability. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. She's going to take out a Barb King at level 41, and then she's going to eliminate a cannon. Well, that's not going to work. All right, so let's do this. We got an Eagle Artillery that we have to worry about. So let's go ahead and drop all of our Electro Dragons. Let's place our Stone Slammer, and let's go ahead and get some balloons down, as well as our Grand Warden. Drop a Rage there, and let's drop a Rage there. And we're going to hold off on that Grand Warden's ability until we get in on the Town Hall at least. I don't want to lose, you know. That would kind of suck. Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys. All right, there we go. Rage. Come on, little dudes, get through there. All right. All right, there we go. So we're using this little baby clone spell. We got a little baby clone spell to do a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and drop it right there, and let's go ahead and release. There we go. And let's go ahead and freeze some stuff. What can we freeze? Let's freeze these air defense and expo. And we got an air defense right here that we can freeze. Oh, no, we found a tornado trap. Oh, my gosh. Come on, bros. You can do it. Okay, we got through there. Took down the air defense, but it looks like we're out of Electro Dragons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Come on, balloons. Yes, there you go. All right, we're going to get a bulk of the loot off this base. I don't think we're going to get all of it. We're not going to be able to 3-star, but we were at least able to redo a little bit of a rebound off of this attack and get some revenge, you know what I mean? So this is actually something that's worthwhile, and I think the way we are approaching it is actually a pretty decent idea. We walked away with over 500,000 on each, so not a bad thing, right? So I'm quite certain that I could have done a little bit better in that previous attack to try to claim the 42 trophies that was offered in that revenge attack, but unfortunately, we only walked away with 28 trophies. It's just one of those things, but it was a monster offer, right? Now, that's just something that I've been thinking about when it comes to that revenge feature, because I always like to see the game improved, and I like all the features in this game. Builders Halls, you know, it is what it is. It's not one of my favorite features, but it could be one of your favorite features. Clan War is amazing. It's always been a really good feature in the game, but I also like to see different options or options that are already in the game be improved to make the game a little bit more interesting, and I like to revenge attack. I really and truly do when I get the opportunity to do it, because if you hit my base, I want to hit your base back, and I want to have a little bit of fun 3-starring you, but it's just my thought process on it. But anyways, back on the base, we haven't looked on this base in about a week now. I think that we've been so busy with the Town Hall 11 free-to-play series that I've been working on my air defenses. We've talked about this multiple times in previous episodes, and you'll notice that I do have my first maxed out air defense at level 10 for this base, Town Hall 12. And one of the downsides of the upgrades on this base is, you know, when we get really close to max Town Hall 12 defenses or buildings, they take really long to upgrade. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm really concerned at this point when it comes to that Town Hall 11's free-to-play series and this Rush Base series, is that as we get closer to maxing out things at Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, we're going to have to wait a really long time. I'm going to have to really think about a different series, even though I really and truly do not have the time for another series. Speaking of lengthy upgrades, let's go ahead and drop this builder on Inferno Tower. I think we're going to go ahead and do it in Inferno Tower because I'm not on this account every single day, so I tend to be able to get away with lengthy upgrades, and we're going to go ahead and drop this Inferno Tower down for another 7 days and 4 hours. Remember, we got the gold pass, we got some reduced time frames and some reduced prices, so we're going to try to take advantage of that and knock out some of these heavyweight defenses. Now, we still do have 2 levels to go on, or actually 1 level to go on these 2 air defenses right here. This one's going to the max level of level 10 for Town Hall 12, and so we're working on Inferno Towers. We got the Eagle done at level 3, and I think we're going to move into, I don't know, what do you think we should move into next? I'm not even entirely sure at this point. Maybe air sweepers? I don't even know. Let's check out Clan War Leagues and see, and finish up this video on Clan War Leagues. So right now, Clan War Leagues, we're doing our best to try to obtain wins. I was able to get the 2-star on a Town Hall 13, about 67% with the Electro Dragons, and actually yesterday was the first time that I've been able to get a 3-star in Clan War Leagues against my my opponent, my mirror, and it was a Town Hall 11 Electro Dragons. We're not going to show that one, but I actually did defend. Oh my gosh, I defended. Wow. Okay, let's see what happened here. So I did change my base because the last base was not good for defending against Electro Dragons. It was really close, clumped up buildings. It was really nice for Electro Dragons, but this one has massive gaps in between buildings, and I also have the Inferno Towers set to the single target mode to kind of try to roast the E-Drags. So let's see what happens with this one. He's got the E-Drags. This is actually actually a Town Hall 12. So the number 4 attacker hit my base, and I am really surprised that I defended. I don't know how this is even possible. I really and truly don't know. He is missing a Barb King, so what did he do differently? Okay, he's got the Wall Wrecker, he's got Electro Dragons moving in, he's got the Queen, he's got the Grand Warden. Grand Warden's level 20, so that's not a bad level at all. And it looks like whatever was inside the Wall Wrecker might have been another Electro Dragon. I did miss it. We got the Dragon and Witch combination coming from the Clan Castle, and they did get roasted, but that one Inferno Tower down there at the bottom side of the base was able to roast one E-Drag. It's going to roast another one. Oh, this is nice. Look how they're getting stuck right here. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty good. Not a bad base. I'll have to link this one down in the description for you guys, because this one is actually going to hold up pretty well as it gets stronger, I think, against the Electro Dragons, because E-Drags is actually one of the best routes for the 2-star, but it's also a known 3-star strategy for newer Town Hall 11s, newer Town Hall 12s, so to speak. But this one actually didn't do too bad. Wow, all right. Let's go ahead and speed it up. That way we can see the end of the raid. I think he walked away with 89% on this one, and single target shut it down. They stopped it. Now, this base would fall very easily to some bats, but I mean, you shut the E-Drags down, who can complain about that, right? So let's go ahead and speed this one all the way up. That way you can see the army for yourself if you're into this kind of thing. And I think we're going to finish up the video with a live attack. So since this video was about the revenge button feature, we're going to go ahead and finish off the video with hitting a revenge attack, because it's only appropriate, right? Now, we do have one from about a week ago. I would have forgotten about this, and I'm sure most of you would have probably forgotten about this one as well, but we did find one that is active or does not have an active shield. And his base is also kind of lightweight like mine, so we should be able to take a massive amount of loot from this base if we work it correctly. Now, looks like there's a 32 trophy offering on this one. We do have 2 air defenses down, actually 3 air defenses. Oh my, okay. I'm liking the way this is looking right now. So let's do this. Let's drop our Barb King and our Archer Queen on this side of the base, and maybe let's do an Electro Dragon right there to do some damage to those buildings. That way we can get the Queen in on that air defense and possibly take it down. It's not as high a weight as mine right now, but again, it can still do some serious damage to my troops. So that Grand Warden's gone. Let's go ahead and use the King's ability, and I think we're going to go ahead and drop an Electro Dragon right here and allow it to do some damage. Queen's going to take down the air defense over there. Looking good. Nice little funnel going on here. Taking out some buildings. Queen's ability needs to be used. And let's go ahead and bring the E-Drags up from the bottom side of this base by, you know, taking out that eagle in the core. Let's go ahead and freeze that eagle, as a matter of fact. Maybe. Oh, I dropped it in the wrong place. Oh my God. What a joke. All right, let's go ahead and rage this up. We gotta fix ourselves here. We're gonna save that freeze spell for that single target on the backside, because it's just a complete embarrassment to do that. I can't believe that just happened. Oh my gosh. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability on our troops, and I'm still caught up from that mistake. Let's go ahead and raise this group right here, and let's go ahead and freeze this right there. Okay, there, finally. We finally got one right. I don't think we're going to use the clone spell. We're going to go ahead and just 3-star this base, and that was just completely embarrassing. But it is what it is, guys. We make mistakes, and a lot of times when I'm sitting here trying to talk to you guys, and I'm trying to, like, navigate the base, I'll tend to drop something in the wrong place, and it just looks horrendous. And I don't blame some of you for being like, oh, this dude is ridiculous. He is such a joke. Because I say the same thing when I'm editing the videos. All right, so Stone Slammer managed to make it all the way to the back end of the base. This was a weaker base just like my own, so it works out perfectly. Grand Warden, we need to get him down for upgrade at the end of Clan War Leagues. I think we have one more attack in Clan War Leagues, and we are finished with that. And we need to spend off some of that Dark Elixir as well. So I'm going to really fast check out what we got. 19 hours until the air defense completes. That means that we're going to put the Archer Queen back down for upgrade to try to spend off some of that Dark Elixir. And another option is going to be to put that Grand Warden down as soon as possible as well before the next Clan War Leagues. But hopefully you were able to get something out of today's video, if not a really good laugh from my horrible free spell placement. If you enjoyed our content, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you want to see this series or the Town Hall 11 free-to-play series from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.